Hey, what's good, people? What's good? I'm that boy they call Big Tone, one half of the Chronic OGs podcast. It's the latest edition to Make America Great Again with your boy Big Tone. Hit those buttons for me. Hey, if y'all know somebody that's a Republican or a MAGA member, make sure they get this post and see what their questions is. See what their answers are. This is real talk. I'm not trying to, come down. I'm just asking questions. So if you MAGA, Black MAGA, Trump supporter, GOP, Tom Whiter, since you want to comment on all my reels, special one for you, my dude. Aren't you tired of the false promises, man? Aren't y'all tired of the false promises? Aren't y'all tired of him telling y'all that inflation has gone down when everybody knows it's gone up? Aren't you tired of I'm not even going to release the fucking economic reports because if the economy is so good, I don't need to release the reports? That don't make sense, right? It's supposed to be if the economy is doing so well, I'm going to release these reports, right? Excuse me, he won't even release the reports. What if Obama did that? Aren't you tired of this motherfucker marking the military? I'm sorry. Take that back. Marking the handicap. Called him the governor of Minnesota retarded. Back in the day, he did that shit. That's the president of the United States. Aren't y'all tired of that shit? When is enough enough? What if Obama did that? What about his traitor-like behavior, right? Picking Putin over his own national intelligence agency. Having Putin come to Alaska for his little photo ops and didn't get a motherfucking thing accomplished. What if Obama had some Muslim leader and he did that? How would y'all feel? That could be a Muslim leader that's doing good for the world, not a murderous dictator, not an adversary. How would y'all feel if Obama did that? Law and order president, right? Once a week, he pardoning some motherfucker who shouldn't be getting pardoned. And these people aren't all people of just taking a couple $100,000 or whatever the case may be. One dude he pardoning now was convicted of stealing $1.8 billion from somebody. The other dude he just pardoned last week got a 45-year prison sentence for being a drug dealer. Messing around with all the cartels, the Medellin and all that other shit. Bringing all types of cocaine through the streets of the U.S. What if Obama did that? What if Bill Clinton did that? How would y'all feel? TW, how would you feel? What if Obama or Sleepy Joe Biden had the type of cabinet that this motherfucker done had? Pete Hegseth, fucking Mike Radcliffe, Linda McMahon. Supposed to hire the most talented people out there, right? Nah. What he doing is hiring the richest people out there that can keep his pockets flowing. What if Obama did that? What if Sleepy Joe Biden did that? Hire somebody to be in charge of the FBI with no fucking experience. What if that happened? What if Sleepy Joe Biden did that? TW, how would you feel? What about having world leaders in the White House and then acting a fucking fool trying to embarrass them? What if Obama did that? How would y'all feel? Aren't y'all tired of this shit? I can continue and I think I will, but aren't y'all tired of this shit? Isn't enough for y'all? When is enough for y'all? I got some other shit. What about all the fraud, waste, and abuse? The $1 billion for the plane, to retrofit the plane, the $200 million for jets for Chrissy Nome, and the $230 million that he gonna pay himself back for his lawsuits and all of this other shit, right? The $300 million ballroom and all this other shit. When is enough enough? What how would y'all feel if Sleepy Joe Biden did that? How would you feel? I'm trying to figure out how would you feel. Because I need to know. Because y'all ain't saying a motherfucking thing right now. All of y'all. GOP, MAGA, Black MAGA, all of y'all motherfuckers ain't got shit to say right now about the things that I just... And I'm bringing up facts. TW, where you at, bro? Where you at? What's up with the disrespectful name calling the one reporter piggy, asking one reporter, is she fucking stupid? Is she a fucking stupid person? Where we at with that? Where we at with that? How y'all feel about that? Women's enough. Aren't y'all tired of this motherfucking embarrassing us on the national and international fucking stages? Aren't you tired of that shit? Aren't you tired of all the fucking lies talking about the trillions of dollars he's taking, the $17 trillion he's taking in for the fucking tariffs, but yet and still, if you're taking in all this tariff income, why, if the economy doing so great, and you're taking in all this tariff revenue, show us the fucking reports. You won't even fucking furnish the October reports. And then the September reports came out, you ain't like the fucking numbers, so you fired the lady. Aren't y'all tired of that shit? Aren't y'all tired of this motherfucker him and his family getting rich off the backs of our dollars? Aren't you tired of that shit? Talking about pharmaceutical prices going to drop 300, 400, 500%. Let me tell you what that means. That means if I was to go buy a $10 bottle of fucking Advil, when I get to the register, they're going to give me $40 back for buying the shit. That's what that means. Aren't y'all tired of that dumb shit? Aren't y'all tired of all these him flying down to Mar-a-Lago every fucking weekend? Aren't you tired of that shit? Aren't you tired of paying for that shit? I'm tired of paying for that shit. Right? What about the divisive rhetoric? Every tweet is about what the Democrats aren't doing compared to what he's doing. What the Democrats isn't doing compared to what the Democrats are doing. And the Democrats did this, and I'm this president, and I'm that president. When you great, you ain't gotta tell nobody. When you great, you ain't gotta tell nobody. Aren't y'all tired of that shit? Huh? The shutdown. Let's talk about the shutdown. The shutdown. The motherfucking shutdown. The shutdown was mainly over the fucking subsidies, over the ACA subsidies, that now he's thinking about extending. So what if you extend the subsidies, what the fuck was the shutdown for? We just gave these government employees a 2-month fucking vacation, is what we did. Because we got to give them back pay. Right. Aren't y'all tired of that shit? The Doge cuts, the tax cuts for the rich, the fucking gutting healthcare, and not repeal and replace, and having concepts of a plan, and the disrespectful military, disrespecting the military. Now, when is enough enough? When is enough enough? Aren't y'all tired of this shit? Because real talk, he give me a little bit to talk about, a little content, but real talk, I'm tired of this shit. I'm that boy they call Big Tone. I'm tired of this shit. I'm out.